It was a quiet evening in Delhi until everything changed near one of India's most iconic landmarks, the Red Fort. On November 10th, 2025, an explosion ripped through the area near Gate 1 of the Red Fort metro station. What began as an ordinary day in Old Delhi turned into chaos, fear, and tragedy. Eyewitnesses say the blast came from a car parked along the busy street beside the metro entrance. Within moments, flames engulfed nearby vehicles, shattering glass and shaking windows across the neighborhood. People ran in every direction, smoke rising against the evening sky. According to reports, at least 8 people were killed, and more than a dozen others were injured. Several cars and auto rickshaws caught fire, and the narrow roads around the Red Fort filled with sirens as police and rescue teams rushed to the scene. For many in Delhi, it was a haunting reminder how quickly everyday life can be shattered. Authorities say the explosion happened in one of the most crowded parts of Old Delhi, an area filled with vendors, tourists, and commuters. The Red Fort is not only a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but also a powerful symbol of India's independence and identity. Each year, the Prime Minister delivers the Independence Day address from its ramparts. That's why an explosion here, just meters away from the fort's walls, sent shockwaves across the entire nation. Investigators have yet to confirm the cause of the blast. Initial reports suggested it might have been an accident, possibly linked to a vehicle malfunction or gas leak. But others are not ruling out the possibility of a deliberate act. For now, officials are treating the site as a high-security investigation zone, gathering forensic evidence and reviewing CCTV footage from nearby shops and metro cameras. Soon after the explosion, Delhi police and the National Security Guard cordoned off the area. Firefighters worked for hours to control the blaze and prevent it from spreading to nearby stalls and parked vehicles. Hospitals across the city were placed on alert, and ambulances carried the injured to emergency wards. Within hours, Delhi was placed on high alert. Security was tightened at metro stations, markets, and tourist hubs. States like Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra followed suit, issuing their own alerts and increasing patrols in crowded areas. The government urged citizens to remain calm but vigilant, warning against spreading rumors on social media until more facts were known. The tragedy struck at a time when Delhi is preparing for the winter tourist season, with thousands visiting the Red Fort, Jama Masjid, and Chandni Chowk every day. For locals and visitors alike, the explosion raised new fears about safety in public spaces and the challenges of managing security in one of the world's busiest capitals. Witnesses described scenes of confusion and heartbreak. Some tried to rescue people trapped inside burning cars. Others used bottles of water and fire extinguishers from nearby shops to fight the flames before firefighters arrived. Videos captured by bystanders show smoke clouds rising above the Red Fort's walls, an image that spread quickly across television and social media. The government has promised a full investigation and compensation for the victims' families. Officials have said that no conclusion will be drawn until forensic teams complete their analysis, but they emphasize that every possible lead is being examined. As the city mourns, the blast has also sparked renewed discussions about Delhi's vulnerability. Experts point to the mix of dense traffic, outdated infrastructure, and high public footfall in heritage zones. Many are calling for stricter regulations on parking, vehicle checks, and emergency response systems in tourist-heavy areas. For now, the streets near Red Fort remain partially closed, with security barricades and investigators still on the ground. Life in Delhi continues, but with a sense of unease. The questions remain: what caused the explosion? Could it have been prevented? And what lessons will the city take from this moment? In the heart of India's capital, where history stands tall in red sandstone, the echoes of that November evening will not fade easily. Delhi has endured tragedy before, and once again, the city finds itself grieving, searching for answers, and hoping for peace.